Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video as we are greeted by Nemo's Backside. We're sponsored by Nemo's Backside.com. Wait, you don't like that, Nemo? Okay, love you, boy. um, so in this video, we're going to talk about how James Cameron is prepared to end Avatar in 3 movies. Now I remember when I want to say either last year or 2 years ago when James it was announced that we were going to get 4 or 5 more Avatar movies. I think it was 4 more. But I remember saying at the time that I felt like that was too many to announce at the time, because one, it was I was doubting the fact that Avatar 2 was going to come out in theaters, which I'm happy I was proven wrong. I am happy that I was proven wrong. And two, I felt like saying, "Oh yeah, we having 4 more movies might be too much on the plate." I felt like announcing, "Hey guys, at the moment we're planning to make two more Avatar sequels. After 3 comes out, that's when I felt like announcing 2 more Avatar sequels would have been okay. Depends on guess one. I felt like it would have been it would take away any I don't want to say any suspense, because there's still going to be suspense there, because we don't know what James Cameron has in store for the characters, but the suspense in terms of, oh shit, this is the end type of suspense. And that's the area I was essentially coming from, plus with a little bit of doubt that we would actually see Avatar 2 in theaters. Because Avatar 1 came out in 2008, and now we're just getting Avatar 2 coming out next month. So yeah. Do I have faith in Avatar 2? I'm intrigued. I think Avatar 2 will do pretty good. Well, do I have faith in Avatar 3? I think Avatar 3 will be successful. How successful? It will kind of depend after number 2, in my opinion. But with that said, let me actually read. James Cameron is hedging his bets. In interview with Total Film, or part of a longer interview in the issue that will be available on Thursday, Cameron says that if the second film in his long development sci-fi franchise, Avatar the Way of the Water, underperforms and outright bombs, then the next installment can serve as the final word on Pandora and the Na'vi. Also, he has a backdoor exit. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think many movie creators has the backdoor exit for that, so I'm happy that he does. That kind of makes me have more faith in him. They has that potential backdoor exit, which kind of goes to what I was saying right before I read this. Anyway, the market could be telling us we're done in 3 months, or we might be semi-done, meaning okay, let's complete the story within movie 3 and not go on endlessly. If it's just not profitable, we're in a different world now than we were when I wrote this stuff. Even it's the 1-2 punch. The pandemic and streaming, or conversely, maybe will remind people what going to the theater is all about. The film definitely does that. The question is, how many people gives a shit now? And that was also one of my arguments too. That was one of my arguments as well. Is that with the long awaited, with that long wait that we had between Avatar 2 and Avatar, like, would people be as interested as they were before if Avatar 2 came out, let's say, 2016, 8 years after the first one came out? I think more people, like, people would still be, like, extremely excited. I mean, not extremely excited, but more, like, people like me who was kind of, like, saying, okay, am I really excited to be, like, yep, I'm really excited, but I don't know. But I do see where he's coming from. I hope for, like, Avatar 2 and I'm guessing 3 will blow our minds. Because I do hope nothing but the best for these moviegoers. Like, that they're successful in their craft. As long as they continue to, like, tell good stories and then focus on the story and not so much on, well, then we should be good. Anyways, he's certainly right about that. And not in terms of the movie going experience. The question is whether enough people still care about Avatar. For quite a while, it seemed to me like a good number of were underwhelmed by the first one and not eager to dive into the world again. I was excited after the first one came out, but after the long wait, that excitement kind of died down a bit. And granted that I'm somewhat excited after seeing the trailer, I'm more intrigued that I am excited. And I feel bad. But it's probably due to the long-ass wait that we had to endure, in my opinion. At least for me, anyways. I'm not going to speak for anyone else. Anyways. But since the trailers for The Way of Water were released, I've seen a lot of enthusiasm. I tend to think it will be successful, but not on the level the original was. That was built up as a cultural moment. The return to our beloved filmmaker offering a movie that demonstrates the next leap forward to special effects. Kind of reminds me of what George Lucas tried to do with the Star Wars, to be honest. That's me saying it, not the people who said it. Anyways, The Way of the Water looks more the same, which is fine if you like Avatar, but it didn't knock your socks off. How many of these do you want to see? Total Film makes the point that Cameron has delivered spectacular sequels to Alien and The Terminator, which were also excellent movies. I doubt even people who loved Avatar would say it's as good as either of those. I can't say because I haven't really seen the Alien series or Terminator, to be honest, so I can't really back that. I doubt even people who okay, but whatever happens to The Way of the Water, I admire that Cameron is humble enough to think ahead like this and make sure he's got a way to deliver the audience a satisfying conclusion. The box office isn't what he and the studio hope it is. And I agree with that last statement. With that last comment, which I'll repeat. Whatever happens with Way of the Water, I admire that Cameron is humble enough to think ahead like this and make sure he's got a way to deliver the audience a satisfying conclusion if the box office isn't what he and the studio hope it to be. And I so hope that more moviegoers will have that mindset. Just because James Cameron has that out for himself, makes me honestly want to see Avatar 2 even more. I have respect for James Cameron, because how many people can you honestly say that has that backing, that's willing to have that plan B? If plan A doesn't work, or like or what our hopes to be 5 movies in the end, then we might have to like shave number 4 and number 5 out. Have number 3 be the conclusion. I respect Gunn so much more now. So much more. And who knows? Who knows what the future will have in store for us, I mean. But like I said, this article has made me more excited, or I should say more intrigued. Or maybe more excited too, to see Avatar: The Way of the Water. Which I might feel differently after I see the movie, but I feel like they could have came up with a better title than Way of the Water. But yeah, again, like I said, I might be unfairly judging it I might be judging it prematurely, and I'll own that for sure. I'm gonna watch the movie, so if I like the movie and like what the title of it after I see the movie, then I'll first say, yeah, I judged it. I judged it a bit too harshly. And I'm willing to admit that right now. I might be judging it too harshly. Anyways, what do you guys think of this article? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And I'll talk to you fellow musicians later. Later, taters.